You don't look like no highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a bitch from San Francisco.
Is that right?
Robert.
Have some more garlic bread?
Robert!
Jack?
God.
Marshall, what the hell are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere anyway? You get to turn left at Santa Fe. You run out of horse thieves in your jurisdiction. You know, ladies left in Arapahoe County won't tolerate your philandering ways.
Not at all, Robert. There's plenty of women that haven't heard of me yet. Denver is a pretty big city now. We even have an opera house. But it ain't nothing like the one they got in Frisco.
Well, Marshall, something tells me you're not just here for the pasta and garlic bread. You're too far out of the way to be passing through. You know, something tells me you're looking for something a little more than a place to bed down for the night. But aren't we all?
We got some family business we need to tend to in Flat Rock. Some bad people done some things there that we got to make it right. Thought you and Jake might head down there and fix it. Then we could head over to Frisco to catch an opera. Hey, you got more of that red wine?
Marshall, isn't Flat Rock just a wee bit out of your jurisdiction?
Robert, I ain't no marshal anymore. Gave that up some time ago. I've retired from my duties and seeking my fortunes, seeking the lost Dutchman's mine.
The Lost Dutchman's mine?
One of my last duties was to preside over the hanging of Three Fingers Willie after he killed the Dutchman. Before the Dutchman died, he told me about his mine. He said the mother lode was right outside Denver. And I believed him. He said the strike made the California gold mines look like small potatoes. He died in my arms just as he was about to tell me the location.
You're the gunslinger that shot Patches McKenzie and Charlie Watson? You're the one who killed Popeye Jefferson and held off the cavalry at Santa Cruz?
Marshall, what kind of stories you been feeding us today?
You was the best shootist there was. Now how about that wine?
Oh, Marshall, you sure all that whiskey you've been sopping up lately don't have you remembering things that just might not be as real as they were?
So you're calling me a liar?
Well, Uncle David said...
You're saying I'm a drunkard?
Well, Uncle David said you's a God blame meanest son bitch there ever was. You'd be honor bound to help us see justice was served. He said you was the best that ever lived. He said you'd be our huckleberry on account you're obliged to him and all. He also said you had a sense of justice and maybe, just maybe, a guilty conscience.
Well, he did he?
He said you'd be obliged to come along with us, said because he'd saved your life plenty of times and all.
You said that, huh?
Yeah, and I'm a force to be reckoned with myself. I'm just now coming to my full potential.
Yeah, I imagine you are, Jacob.
Well, I ain't had much of a chance to prove it and all because we just moved out to Flat Rock a few months ago. Before that, we lived up in Wisconsin. But now, I go by the name Jake the Kid.
Well, you know, I may not be your huckleberry. I'm just a dirt farmer now, and I've changed my ways. Now, tell me more about that Lost Dutchman's mine, Marshall.
I told you, Robert, I retired from my duties. I'm seeking my fortune searching for the lost Dutchman's mine. Before the Dutchman died, he told me about his mine. Said it was right outside Denver, and I believed him. Said the strike made the California gold mines look pitiable.
Have some more wine, Bacchus.
He died in my arms just as he was about to give me directions. But, Robert, I dug up some nuggets that confirm his claim. Nephew Jake here has seen the big ones.
Sure have. Big as your fist, some of them.
We're on a different quest now, Robert. We need your service. Remember Doc Henry in Denver? I turned my back on that because I agreed with the people that paid you. That time you robbed the train and shot the conductor as he was reaching for his watch. I never liked that arrogant ticket puncher anyway. Put a hole in my best suit coat once. Remember when that lynch mob came after you as you were sleeping off an evening at Madame Celeste's hook shop?
Yeah, and Uncle David said he made sure you woke up in time to ride out of town the next morning. Said he'd help you find the keys to those handcuffs. All we're saying is it might kind of help ease your obligation if you rode along with us and lent your support to our mission.
You have much more of that garlic bread and you'll be sleeping outside with the horses.
So, you're Uncle David's little nephew, Jake. Well, you know, when I first saw you two riding up, I I thought you might be drifters looking for a handout, or bounty hunters coming here after something, or maybe just a tropical illusion from the heat.
Well, we could have been. That's a fact.
Yeah, you could have been.
Like I was saying, you don't look like no curly wolf cold-blooded killer.
Well, I ain't no more. I gave that up years ago. Jake the Kid? Who the hell calls you Jake the Kid?
People? Like I said, I'm a force to be reckoned with.
What people? So when you're in Flat Rock, the fine citizens there all call you Jake the Kid?
On account of my proficiency with this here pistol, those who want to stay on my good side, they call me Jake the Kid.
Oh,
Put that gun away before you hurt yourself or me or Guildenstern here.
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Joining up with us. I didn't ride nearly 1,000 miles to go home empty-handed. Uncle David here says he won't help me without you. Says you're the only hope of pulling this job off and getting home alive. So we're heading south to Flat Rock. We're gonna see justice is served, kill ourselves a couple of no-good hard-case shucks and a chucklehead constable.
What for?
For killing my sister Sarah, that's what. Raped her. 4 of them did. They got away with it too. Killed some innocent families during the transgressions. All because one of them's a nephew of the town constable.
Jesus H. Christmas.
That's right. I got $300 saved up. It's my life savings. The two of you can split it in half, $100 a piece. You get rid of that stupid-looking hat and buy yourself a new one.
Ain't nothing wrong with my hat.
Uncle David says it's gonna be easy as licking butter off a knife.
Well, listen, I don't want your money, Jake. You know, I ain't a shootist anymore. I changed my ways. My wife, well, hell, she helped me turn my life around. That and my priorities here. I got different responsibilities now. Besides, Jake, I ain't touched a gun in years. Threw my pistols down the well out there. All I got left here is that rusty old shotgun there, and hell, I didn't even load it half the time. Not that there's much to shoot at out here anymore. You know, last summer was so damn hot. I was watching the buzzard fly around in the sky. All of a sudden, shot into flames. And then last winter, goddamn coyote froze in his tracks. So actually, Jake, we raised all our food now and went on a macrobiotic diet.
Microbiotic? Excuse me?
Macrobiotic.
Microbiotic?
Macrobiotic.
Microbiotic. You sure?
Well, I cheat a bit sometimes.
Well, you don't look too prosperous. This cabin's a wreck. Heck, you could buy some new furniture with your half. We can kill them 4 lowlifes and you can come back here and live high on the hog, not to mention settle your obligation, Uncle David here.
Well, you know, Jacob, I don't care too much for my material possessions since my late wife passed and all.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nothing much holding you back here, then is there? Nothing much holding you here, then is there?
Well, just that Indian squaw right there. The little
I'm shook up from driving through traffic.
Oh yeah, I think we got better on the